Hi everyone, so this is for the global indices for the week commencing the 24th of February 2020, and very, very interesting looking at the global indices at the moment. I'm starting off with the Dow. Okay, so my attention is drawn to this level here of close to 30,000, but let's call it 29,300 or 400 for now. It's been rejected, price has moved up, been knocked back, goes up, been knocked back again, and it's starting to head lower. So then I take that into account with January's rejection candle. Okay, we've got a week left of February, but that was quite bearish. We are a little overextended on this. So my expectation is I'm incredibly cautious this week. Again, there's always going to be buy orders sitting at these levels of support. There's going to be tons, so price will always bounce off that. My expectation this week is actually to see the markets attempt to head lower. Where it gets significant is if they head low enough, that is going to imply that we actually get a monthly correction, at least a monthly retracement down to these levels. And so that's really what I'm looking for this week is, and I'll update it obviously by next week's video. Again, as usual, I'm expecting bounces off these on the daily, but if we do end up starting to break through these levels, then the idea that we'll get a monthly correction, a monthly retracement back down to these levels starts to come into play. All right, and then that would end up being March, maybe April. Potentially that could be the case. So just seeing that price currently has done another little bit of a move up and is already starting to head lower again. Okay, so it's certainly becoming certainly more bearish than bullish, and I'm expecting increased volatility, and even the Nasdaq as well starting to look bearish, and it's without a doubt is overextended on the monthly. So that's why I'm saying that this could be the early stages of a monthly retracement. It could be the early stages. It's not ridiculous if that is the case, especially if the candle closes bearishly at the end of the month. It's not a ridiculous idea, but in the meantime I'm expecting at least a weekly retracement. But the fact that we just had one a couple of weeks ago is why I'm going, okay, well, you know, we're not as strong as we were. We're likely to see a deeper retracement, okay, which is normal and healthy for the markets. They just haven't done it in a while. If you look, for example, if we just go back to that Nasdaq, or we go back to any of the others, say S&P, you know, we had this massive consolidation from 2018 through 2019, broke through that. We've kind of, you know, the markets have had a chance to recuperate, and this is their first move post that kind of breakout. So we're still in a bull market. I'm certainly not going to be shorting anything yet, but I'm expecting perhaps a deeper retracement. The media is going to make it out to be incredibly dire, but it looks like a very natural, normal monthly retracement. Okay. And just commenting here, looking on obviously here on the mini Russell 2000. Let's look at the FTSE as well to see what the case is there. Also, every single market is showing these kind of weekly bearish rejection candles and heading lower already. So the idea of it heading low is not outside of the realm of possibility. All right, DAX as well. Let's look at the Euro stocks. Okay, also beautiful trends. Just interesting to me that despite how good they are, they're already heading back from, you know, we had, like I said, a couple of weeks ago we had a retracement, now we're having another one. Okay, so that's just, the implication is markets kind of topping out, becoming a bit exhausted, and so therefore if we get a deeper pullback this week, I'm prepared for that, and also prepared for bounces off key levels when buy orders kick in. But I'm also then keeping an eye on what happens by the end of the week if we have headed much lower. That monthly retracement, the monthly move lower starts to look much more like that's what's going to be the case for the next 2 to 6 weeks. So that's my outlook for this, and just I'm expecting increased volatility, and I'm very cautious this week.